Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the Ask JM Show, where I give you tips on how to take your health, fitness, and mindset to the next level. In today's episode, we're going to discuss part 3 of 4 parts of a blueprint that's going to get you all the way to your goals the fastest way possible. Now, in the previous 2 episodes, we discussed how to get yourself in the right mindset, and we discussed how to set goals. Now, these things are all great, okay, because they're necessary. We've gotten the right mindset, we've got a map to where we want to get to, but they mean absolutely nothing without this third part, and that's to take action. Now, I'm going to give you some steps on how to accomplish that the best. There are 2 types of action you can choose to take. 1, you can choose to act on commitment. Or 2, you can choose to act on fear. If you choose to act on fear, you're likely going to do something that's very comfortable, just pop back down on the couch. Something that's not going to propel you to reaching your ultimate goals. But if you choose to act on commitment, now we're going to find that you're seeing yourself do things that you never thought you would do that are going to accelerate you to your goals and beyond. The first step to getting yourself to take action is you've got to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Start taking action now. Even if it's imperfect, it doesn't matter. Perfect, imperfect, at least we're developing a habit around doing something that's out of our comfort zone. Get a workout in at your local fitness facility if we're trying to increase our health and fitness. Take a public speaking course if you're wanting to perfect the way that you talk to people in public. Make yourself do 3 miles instead of the normal 2. Whatever that looks like for you, make a conscious effort to step outside of your comfort zone. Odds are, if it makes you feel nervous, you're probably headed in the right direction. Step number 2 is to use the 5-second rule. This is so simple that it hurts. Okay? I read this in a book. It was by Mel Robbins. It's called the 5-second rule, and it's very simple. Tell yourself something that you want to do, count backwards from 5, and then do it whenever you get to 0. Okay? So let's use an example here. Say that you're dating somebody at the time and you're just getting to know each other and you're excited and you want to lean in for that first kiss, but you're not quite sure that you want to because you always talk yourself out of it, right? You get nervous and you talk yourself out of it. Here's what you do. Say, I'm going to kiss her or him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Don't give yourself another option. Don't give yourself an out. Now, I would advise not counting out loud to the person that you're about to kiss because that would probably weird her out and she wouldn't want to kiss you or he wouldn't want to kiss you back. But that is step number 2. Use the 5-second rule, count backwards, and then make yourself do whatever it was you were going to do. You'll find out that it's a lot more rewarding and probably didn't die from it either. So now that we've established some good ways to begin taking action, imperfect or not, now we need to refine the kind of action that we're taking. That way we're making sure that we're taking the appropriate action for what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, okay? So my third action step for you today is to talk to a professional, okay? There is no need to try to reinvent the wheel on everything that we're trying to accomplish. There's books, there's people that we can talk to that have already experienced these things that are going to give us some great insight on how to get from point A to point B with the least amount of resistance. Here's a perfect example. The other day I tried to install a safe in my garage. I was going to entail me drilling into the concrete and putting bolts in there and all this stuff that I didn't know how to do. And so I attempted it, and I ended up buying all this extra stuff that I didn't need, equipment that I spent extra money on that wasn't required for what I was trying to accomplish, and it added a ton of frustration, zapped a ton of my time out of my life to be able to get this done, and I still didn't get it done. I hired a guy, I paid him $100 to install this safe, and all the meantime while he was doing it, I was getting work done, okay? I spent way more than $100 on the supplies that I thought I needed to actually do this, and I ended up upset and anxious and really pretty pissed that I wasn't able to accomplish this over the course of 2 or 3 days whenever he had knocked it out in just a couple of hours. So talk to a professional to give you some assistance in reaching your fitness goals. That way you make sure that you've got the correct action for yourself. Those are your 3 steps to begin taking action. Number 1, step out of your comfort zone. Number 2, use the 5-second rule. And number 3, talk to a professional. That's it for part 3 of 4. Stay tuned next week for our 4th and final episode on your blueprint to get you to your goals the fastest. See you next time.